Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Currently break even. I've taken 2 trades. One lost one. The one I lost was actually an invalid trade, which I have not done in quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So, all good. I just read the volume way wrong. So, it is what it is. We've at least gotten back to break even, so that's what matters most. Right before the stream is when I took the buy that won. That's what got me to break even. So technically this was supposed to be my first trade, it looks like, and that didn't happen until like 8:58. So not a whole lot of volatility and volume that I'm looking for, because the first trade was not until almost 9 o'clock. But this was just another day of exercise and patience. Double bottom, double top, double top, double bottom. It's 4 in a row. Let's see if it'll make it 5. Nope, I'll push through. Oh, I forgot to put in the I know y'all seen me starting to draw the breakout zone. I just didn't keep it there for whatever reason. Let's see. Okay, or you could just push all the way back up. That works too. Kind of missed that trade, honestly. Oh Lord, girl, what are you doing? I could have gotten into it when it pulled back right here, but as I was clicking the buy click button, it just took off on me. I was waiting for this last bar to paint down and was looking for a totally different volume pattern like an idiot. Not looking and seeing that the volume pattern changed when that last bar pulled down. So I should be 2-0 right now. Like, girl, what are you doing today? I was looking for the reversal there, but we created the outside bar anyway. Now, I told you guys I was thinking about trying the whole, like, if it's valid but it creates the outside bar, I would take the trade. I would have here, but, well, on my sim account, of course, but I would have broken even or set the break even there at the major resistance level. I don't know how I just freaking missed that like that. What are you doing, Miss Mamas? Get it together. So 858 and 905 are the two actual trades that should have been taken. All right, so this is a question is, do I take this trade or not? All right, cool. I was low-key hoping it did not go up right there. All right, so that would have been another one. I mean, it was valid though, but man. And it looks like it would have broken even right there if I would have taken the reversal down instead with the outside bar. Alright, so it should be 2-0. Alright, with the push. Some of these trades are, I'm definitely having to look at my my cheat sheet. I would have attempted to manually break even when it hit the green support level, but it just pushed right through it. So now we got to sell at that same level. I don't want to take trades there. This divergence I could have taken, but I could kind of tell that the zigzag was going to change, which I would break even there. So it was really no point in taking it. You can just tell by the volume patterns in here. Oh, let me draw. Change some over here. Good morning, trenches. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did I have anything I had to look at yesterday? Oh, yeah. I am going to start adding the alternate divergence that happens at the new highs and lows. I'm going to start adding that to the arsenal, which the alternate divergences are the ones that like higher low to lower low. When those happen at a new higher low, like a session higher low, I do not take those trades. Yeah, I don't. All right, that's impossible for me to do. But anyway, so yeah, I normally don't take those, but I have been looking at them. Like, it set up twice yesterday. So yesterday was really like, it should have been a 3-0 day. No break evens, no losses, no trades that took profit before it hit my entry. But there were also 2 alternate divergences that set up at the new high and low, and both of those won as well. It won when it set up the day before yesterday, and all of the other times that it set up except one, they won as well, except that one that lost, it was a totally different type of pattern. So yeah, it would have been pretty easy to avoid that particular loss. So I'm pretty sure I already know the pattern that I'm looking for specifically. So I did look over that yesterday. I feel like that was probably the only thing. Let me see. Yeah, that's literally the only thing I looked at yesterday. So if I include those divergence trades, then I would have been 5-0 yesterday. Then the day before, I would have had like 7 wins, a loss, and 5 break evens, if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy because I didn't think there was a lot of setups Monday, but it was just that I set out of that many or just genuinely missed that many. So whatevs. So I will be looking for those particular trades for sure. Not sure if I'm going to trade them just yet. I might wait until Monday. I don't know. I'm one of those people, like, I like starting new things on Monday, especially stuff like that, but I don't know. It depends. If it sets up, I probably will still take it. I did write it on my cheat sheet. I didn't like recreate my cheat sheet for it just yet, just because I'm still like, I don't know. But yeah. Start. All right, so we do have crude oil coming up Oh, that level's literally almost the exact same right there. But yeah, if I show you guys the first trade that I took that lost, this is why I've been so set on like getting this strategy together, because volume is so important. So let me see if I can find it. Here's the loss here. When I tell you the volume was the literal exact opposite of what I was looking for, and look how it had like no steam to push. Literally went 4 ticks and reversed on me. Zigzag changed and everything. And the thing was, I didn't even realize it until I was out of the trade and I re-looked at everything and I was like, what the hell? That's not even what I was supposed to be looking for, but that was on me. That was on me. Oh my gosh, y'all. Last night there was a super long, unnecessary discussion about dollar cost averaging or adding into losers. And this comes up every now and then. We see the 30% questions more often than anything. But there were people that were just like, oh, if this is now a rule, Apex is going to lose so much credibility and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, first of all, this is not now a rule. This has been in the agreement. If you go look at the agreement you signed, it literally says that it's against the rules and it's prohibited. However, they have obviously not been cracking down on it because you have YouTubers that do it, obviously. Yeah, and I was just like, why are we even discussing this? Like, until you get denied because of it, not to say who cares, but you know, there was a guy who literally asked about it in the Facebook group under his actual name, and Daryl Martin came in and commented and said DCA is against, or it's against whatever he said. He basically said it's in the contract that you cannot do it. First of all, why would you publicly under your name ask that kind of question? That's like going to the police and asking, can I speed right here? Like, now your account's probably going to be under review because of it. Like, duh. But of course, in the Discord, so, I screenshot and I was like, look, here's from the head honcho himself, and so there was a guy that was trying to basically kind of sort of argue with me. and was like, there should be no problem adding into losers. And I'm like, look, guys, everybody looks at things differently. Daryl Martin is a trader himself. If it is his goal to have consistent, profitable traders that Apex can copy, I personally, if I was running a company, I wouldn't want to copy trades of someone who's adding into losers, because the reality is, for a lot of people, including myself, DCA or the martingale strategy of adding into losers, to me, just looks like you can't accept a loss. Like, you can't accept that you're wrong. Because why can't you just accept the loss, move on, and enter that same way that you were gonna re-enter? Why can't you just re-enter? That's just my thought process personally. Again, everybody's different. But I just don't get it, really. So then one guy came in, he basically named the big YouTuber who does it all the time. And then the big YouTuber comes in and was like trying to play around with words, trying to make it seem like that's not, hey, Apex allows scalping. Nobody said that they didn't allow scalping. And then he was talking about, I go for 22 ticks, on your open range trade, which is also against the rules. So it's just like, why are we even talking about this, man? I just don't understand. Why are we talking about this? But yeah, the sheer number of people who try to make it seem like there's a problem with it being prohibited is insane to me. Like, you don't want rules, just go trade a personal account. Every prop firm has rules that we don't like, whether it's payout rules. Hell, one of the props, you can only have a certain percentage of your trades that are less than 10 seconds or something. Like, I probably wouldn't be able to trade with that prop, considering most of my trades are less than 10 seconds. I don't like the rules, so guess what? I'm not going to be a patron of those. It makes no sense for me personally. I'm pretty sure that rule was, they claim that they do it because it would be difficult for them to copy trade if the trade is less than 10 seconds, which, API connections, there's a lag, whatever. But the reality is, a lot of people who scalp for less than 10 seconds are probably a lot like people who, I wouldn't necessarily just press buy and sell, but just press buy and sell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's understandable. For me, that's not my problem, but guess what? I would be denied a payout, so I just wouldn't be a customer of theirs. But I don't know. I don't know if people just don't read agreements. When it comes to certain things, I am that person that will take forever to read, because I need to know what my rules are. And Apex is literally no different. Like, I read the rules, I read the agreement because I wanted to know what I was signing. This is a long-term relationship that I would like to have, so I need to know what the hell I'm signing. Some people, the longer the agreement, the less likely they are to sign things. Like, I had a long agreement when I had a credit repair business, and the number of people who just signed it without looking at it, that has nothing to do with me. Like, everything is put in place for a reason, to protect the company, to protect the trader. Like, I don't know. Good morning, Rio. Good morning. But I don't know. It's just crazy because, like I told people in the chat, if you use a martingale strategy, if you use DCA, I would highly advise you to figure out how to trade without doing it, or go elsewhere. Because you cannot be mad if they start cracking down on it. Now, the biggest thing is, if they start cracking down on it with everyday users, they have to crack down on it with YouTubers who do it publicly. And it's no shade to that person. That was the first person that I watched stream. I still watch their streams consistently. I am a mod in their channel. Like, I love watching them. But the reality is, if they start cracking down on their actual rules, you're gonna be in trouble. And you do it publicly, so you can't deny it. You know what I mean? But we'll see what they do. Because it's actually, even The biggest thing is with dollar cost averaging, it's kind of hard to prove kind of with futures because futures is a first in, first out. So once you enter that next trade, it's going to create a whole nother entry and exit and things like that, at least the way that they do it. However, if you take 10 trades and the first 9 lose and the 10th one wins, well, then it's kind of obvious that you're using a martingale strategy based on the entries. You can look at the price of the entries and exits, look at the time of the entries and exits, and it's always the last trade that wins. And however many it takes you to get there, all of the first ones lose. But then the thing that really got me was the guy who was trying to talk about the YouTuber who does it and he still gets payouts, which he does. And trying to use him as an example of why it works. Okay, well, he also has 140 PAs. And most of his PAs are blown because he's scalping that way. So, does that not say something? You know? But again, it's no shade. It's just facts. It's just facts. I don't know. For me, I just feel like accept the loss, move on. Price didn't react there. It's okay. It's okay. We got it's not really consolidation, but I'm waiting for my minor level to cross in front of the major one. It's a little bit above it right now. It's like a tick above it. So a sell doesn't make sense because there's not the way my levels are right now, it can create some consolidation. So I'd rather just wait for the levels to be right. And really, when do we switch back here? So we did trade a little bit below it. We tried to, and we came back and just kind of been here. The changeover level's not below it, so we're definitely consolidating here a little bit. Just pretty much needed to break. Yeah, there. That's exactly where I needed it to break. All right. So now I can look for sales again. Let me make sure that yellow line is where it's supposed to be. It is. So no sale here though. Zigzag changed anyway. It's kind of the way it keeps coming back to this level. It looks like it wants to come up here and break, create an uptrend. Let me see what the 5-minute chart looks like. Ew, that looks nasty. Yucky, yucky. Let me open up. For 3 to 5, I don't know how much is too much for lightening my trades. We're rejecting again. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we push up here. This is a very weird area. My minor and major levels are like literally this close. So it's creating kind of a squeeze. So we either need to push through that zone over there or push below this prime low and actually create a for real downtrend. I don't know why I got my Excel sheet open because I wasn't looking at anything this morning. We're rejecting off of a 50% fib level on the 5-minute chart. All right, this is a little better. A little better. I was looking for the sell there, but it just invalidated itself. You're gonna be mean and still take profits. What are we doing here? It's not nice. That's not nice at all. Alright, the new zone is trying to move down. just invalidated itself. Ooh, we've been in the overnight range since what time? 9:13. It's about 25 minutes. The range is 27 points though, so swings are equal. Almost got there. I was looking for the buy, but I needed it to stall just a tad bit longer. Just a tad. We did not. It's all good. What I'm looking for? I was looking for the sale with the double top, but we stalled there too long. Ooh. Yeah, we stalled there too long. And it didn't matter. We reversed anyway. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's right. Alright, so this sale is now invalid too. We're reacting off my major level at 713.25. It's right above the sell rotation level. Right now I'm just trying to see if we're going to continue down with it or what's going to happen. So we can either reject and continue the downtrend, or we can kind of consolidate here and push up instead. rejecting. We've rejected off of 713.25 again. Good morning. Good morning, Husk. I gotta call you Harvey now. Good morning, Husk. How are you doing this morning? The market's been moving so much, I haven't been able to look at people's streams. I have all you guys open though. Like, I've gotten a target on the followers. What the hell? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Not to mess up the vibe of how my trading has been going so far. I'm actually low-key hacky, kind of mad that I got into that trade earlier that lost and then missed out on the win because I was looking at things way different than it was supposed to. It's kind of low-key annoying. Don't fail me now. That doesn't look so good. I can take that. I can take that one. Looked exactly how I wanted it to, but it's alright. I just don't want to take any more invalid trades today. That's all I care about right now. I jinxed myself with the statement I just made, not to kill the vibe of how I've been trading. But then we get a loss. Are you gonna stop me out just to go? That wouldn't be nice. And to be honest with you, I kind of have a feeling it's the way that it pushed off of I have a feeling it's the way that it rotated over my minor level right here. It like, you know, wick then body. I don't take a whole lot of trades like that but I would probably have to just go back through the data and see, honestly. I like to more so see like a body-body combo or a body-wick combo. 304. So we'll see once I go through the data today. That'll be the only thing I have to look at today. Definitely got wicked out by a couple ticks, and it just went. So I got wicked out by like a point over there. I can almost guarantee you this. I mean, like I said, you can't have an explanation for every loss. But based on the patterns that I see every day, I'm almost sure that that was just because of how it rotated over my minor level. I don't even know if I've ever seen it rotate that way. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the thing. Plus, I always just hate anytime my trades are more than like 20 seconds. That one was 39 seconds. Maybe I need to start putting a timer on my trades. If it's past 20 seconds, just break even. But those trades, what was that, Monday when I only had 2 trades? Or was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday. That divergence off of the session high, man, that thing took almost 2 minutes. $734. Good morning, Granny. Well, I didn't get filled. I guess this just happened too fast because this bar, if you look, it came down and hit the entry. My entry's there, so let me see. 34, 256. That's a little sketch. I don't know. Between this bar and this bar, it's only like 0.17 seconds. Now, considering my data lag is 0.01 seconds, I absolutely should have been filled. But, you know, it's not just about the data lag. It's also in how quickly the orders get in, which the data lag should be associated with that, but sometimes it's not. What ifs? I can tell you guys in my 25K accounts that I'm trading right now, this is the highest the balance has ever been since I've had it. Because I just saw in Rhythmic that it changed my auto liquidate peak balance time is now 4/24 today. So that's good. That means we're making progress. Now it's going to take a minute for the 50Ks to be that way though, because one of my 50Ks got as high as like $700 in profit. But I can tell you before today that the 25K, that this is the highest balance it's ever been. The last time it had a high, like it just broke a balance record from like August. Yeah. So I can say that switching to a volume-based strategy 4 months ago was the best thing ever. Took me a little minute to figure out what Renko size I wanted to use, which we've been on this Renko setting since the week of March 11th. So, excuse me, about 7 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is week 7. So, not bad considering I didn't backtest, and we've just been using all the data that we collect every single day from trading to refine the rules. So, that's not too shabby. Oh, my water's almost gone. Alright, so the buy's not gonna work no matter what. And this is why I don't trade at the middle pivot level. Because this volume pattern for this divergence buy off of the session low was valid. But because we were at the middle pivot level, I didn't take it, and I'm glad I didn't. I know last week I was thinking about trying to figure out, like, all right, how can we make the middle pivot trades work? Oh, and actually, no, I wouldn't have taken it anyway. I didn't see that the prior high is hiding behind it. But I am, like I told y'all last week, I am going to write down trades that happen at the middle pivot level. I'm pretty sure at the major support and resistance level, I still don't want to take trades there. Even if it's like a buy at the major support level, just because it's like it creates a zone, like I tell you guys. So I don't know, I just rather not trade it. But I am going to continue to write down all the trades that happen at a pivot level to see if those are valid, because I still just really don't know. Like I said, this buy right there was invalidated by the prior high being there, so we can't really count that one. I almost didn't see it until I zoomed in a little bit. Like, it's supposed to be yellow. Why is it yellow and red? But yeah. But for now, I'm going to continue to not take trades there. One of the days last week, I know I was writing them down. I think it was Friday. I don't think we took any trades there, or any trades happened there this week so far. Okay, it wasn't Friday. Oh, all right, it was Thursday. It looks like Thursday produced mainly wins. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We'll just have to keep tracking it for now. It's not anything I'm too worried about. Because, I mean, if the last time that it traded near this level was last Thursday, we're almost at Thursday again. So it's like, but I don't want to, I tell you guys all the time, I don't care about getting every single setup in a session. I mean, you know, like 20 setups or anything, but if there's 20 volume patterns that are happening and they're consistent, absolutely I want to trade them. Why wouldn't I? So all right, we pushed down too early there. Just a tad too early. Let's see, 241. All right, I was looking for the sale, but we pushed back too far. I wanted to see a wick off of 653.75, but it's not gonna wick. That candle would close over the body, so I can't wait to look at the one trade I lost not too long ago. I just know it's because how it rotated over that minor level, and that'll make me mad. But if it wasn't, I'll feel better about it. What screwed me up the most is the first loss that was invalid, and then sitting out of a valid trade back to back, like right after it. That's what really screwed me, because technically then, even if we count the other loss, should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, should have 6 wins minus 1 loss, $400 per account. That kind of stuff makes you want to punch your monitor. Now, even though I'm thinking about starting to take trades at the pivot level, I still will do like the VWAP, where at least right now I don't take any trades going back towards the VWAP. I'll continue to do the same thing for the middle pivot level. I've always done that. Excuse me. All right, we got about 45 minutes left. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. All right, so that one would have broken even. This was a valid trade right here. Just didn't take it because of the middle pivot level being there, but it would have broken even. I would have had to manually break even right there, and we only went 17 ticks in profit right here. So it came 1 tick from hitting the take profit. Put that note on my chart for when I go back and journal. Oh, still got that big ghetto calculator over there. Oh, now I can. I was about to say I shouldn't have moved the level yet. You almost got me there. Almost got me. Oh, now it's valid. Got to the session low again. I wanted to react off of 651.25 if I get into a sell. We stalled there too long. So that's gone now. I wasn't looking for a divergence buy because you see we reacted off of the sell rotation level, so no buy going back towards that. And it kind of created a pin bar at my minor level as well, which I never trade going back towards. So there were two things that invalidated that one. We're trading near the prior close. So no buy right here. I could buy if it would, well, this is invalid no matter what, but I can buy at the prior close if like just the entry bar hits it, but if the previous reversal bar touches it and that one, I can't take it then. So if we push down on this bar, I am gonna get into a sell. As long as we don't stall here too long. If we push up another bar, it's gonna change things completely. Alright, so we stalled there too long now. No zigzag. Good morning, Mike. Yes, thank you, thank you. It's been a long time coming. No, really, the only change for real is just me continuing to collect data every single day and being able to refine and redefine some of the rules that I had, which I knew it was going to take like 2 or 3 months because she wasn't going to backtest again. Okay. I was not interested at all. So I can take it. I can dig it. But it is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I didn't want to come to YouTube while I was losing still, I'm glad that I did though, because at some point in the future I can always come back to my videos like, man, look at how far you have come. But yeah, only have 2 losses so far today. The first one was a completely invalid trade. I completely looked at the volume totally opposite of what it was supposed to be, so it only went 4 ticks in my favor and then reversed. So I deserved it. But the second loss met my rules a little bit, but I just have a feeling how it rotated over my minor level, I think that's probably like a thing, but I'm not quite sure, so I have to go look at that once I'm journaling. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. And then I missed out on one trade, looking at the volume wrong again. Then I did have one trade that I feel like I should have gotten filled on. There was a 0.17 second difference between the bar and where when price pulled back like 2 bars later. But guess even though my data lag was less than that, I don't know, maybe that was the issue. I don't know. Technically, I can take this trade here, right? Well, no, not yet. It hasn't validated itself. If it validates itself, I could. I probably won't though, because of how close we are to this prior close. My entry would literally be 3 ticks away, and I just don't trust to have enough time to break even there. All right, well, we pushed down a little bit more. All right, now we've completely pushed, so that helps. I love when trades invalidate themselves, so I don't have to make decisions. Sell. Is that double top or sell? Yeah, it is. All right. All right, if we're gonna react off of the low right there, I needed to pull back to 647.50. And we didn't, so no trade here. And obviously no buy. We're rotating off of, or rotating back towards the sell rotation level, so no buy. We'll wait for the next pullback. Did that close on it? Yeah, it did. Just put that there because that's important to know. All right, we got 30 minutes left. All right, so since we're getting close to the bias change zone, I'm gonna redraw it. This downtrend was a nice push off of the 50% level on the 5-minute chart. For some reason, my oh man, I was way behind. Oh, did he stop trading? Oh no, he's still live. Okay. My YouTubes were like super behind. All right, no buy. Wait to see what kind of divergence it sets up for the sell, which I highly doubt I'll be able to take anyway. But we'll see. If it pushes up, my major level right now is at 658.75, which is where it's currently rejecting off of. Again, I can't take the buy right here. So no sell. I mean, it's at the middle pivot level, but either way, it's not valid. with a zigzag being red. And that's reacting off of levels prior to. One, two, three, four. I only have like 4 trading days left for that account. Definitely gonna have to blow it. The other one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trading days. That one might be okay. 7 divided by it's like $400 a day. On average. When you get to your profit target, does your account reset or you can cash out on these profits? Can't see. Oh, we pulled back too far. I was gonna take the buy if we didn't pull back to the middle pivot level, but we did, so no trade. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we just keep chilling at this area for the next 20 minutes, to be honest with you. It's kind of having a hard time breaking this zone right now. Now, if we break the zone, I think we'll be fine. But for as long as we sit around this middle pivot level, with the prior high, with the zone, we're just gonna consolidate pretty much. So. Thought the trading days were default to when you open the eval. What? Someone could see my off-topic question. All right, let's see if we can actually push through. What time was my last trade? 10:16. I gotta remember to go into my Discord DMs. I did see somebody ask me about scalping. I posted my profit from yesterday and they asked me something about scalping, so I gotta make sure I go look at that. Because today is going to be a gaming day, so as soon as I am done journaling, it's over. Might go to the grocery store though. Let's see if it's going to rain today. I was going to go yesterday and it was raining like crazy. Maybe I'll go to the grocery store first. Granola. Frozen fruit. I don't really have a lot of stuff to get. All right, we finally got a little breakout, breakthrough, whatever you want to call it. With immediate rejection after creating the uptrend. Right here, the immediate rejection, I wouldn't be surprised if we just push down and get back to a downtrend. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Let's see, that's an invalid divergence. Not surprising at all. Rejected and pushed 150 ticks after the close of the bar. Depending on how you draw fibs, this is how I draw them. We got a rejection off the 50% again. I just drew it off of this one buy bar. Again, I don't even look at that kind of stuff to trade, but sometimes I just draw because I want to see what the heck did that just do. Look at how big of a move this is. I'll keep it like that until we actually get a push up. That way you can see how far it goes. $6.97. That was an insane move. Alright, that was too much of a push. was looking for a reversal around 620.50, but we did not get it. All right, we got 13 minutes left. All right, we just pulled back to my major level at 632.75. See how we react here. Can't take the sell, can't take the next buy either, so just kind of have to wait. Don't know if much will happen in the next 10 minutes, but we'll see. All right, we definitely had the rejection. Where's this? Oh shit, it's actually different. Alright, cool. I almost read this whole move wrong. Completely wrong. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find something. All right, the trade invalidated itself anyway, but I wanted to check something. I'm glad I read this right. So I definitely would have lost. I was close to taking that sell, but I wanted it to pull back one more tick right here. And it did not. And if I would have gotten into it, I would have lost. It went 15 ticks and then reversed. Just needed that one last little pull, because when we're trading off of or going back towards a new session high or low, I wanted to hit my minor level because I wanted to have something to help create that resistance or support for going back towards a new high. And like, this trade is basically in la la land. We're trying to push back towards a heavy support level since it's a new session low, and there's no resistance to help push it basically. So that's why I didn't get into that. There's more. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. Highly doubt I'll get anything at this point, but it's cool. We'll just wait it out. Let's see something real quick. 1872. Wait, what did I just say? 36. All right, trading session is over. Very happy with today. Besides me being dumb and taking a trade that was completely invalid, which I have not done in a little minute, so that burns. But it's all good. All right, so I will show you guys the dashboard. All right, so I took 8 trades, won 6, lost 2. I know there was one trade where it hit the take profit before entry, sat out of one trade, I think just one, that was a win, maybe 2, I think it was just one. But overall, very happy. Account number 18, which it's out of order, I'm sorry, I usually put it in order. But account number 18 has reached the highest balance that it's ever reached since I opened it. So progress. Account number 17, that one renews on the 1st. So I only have 4 more trading days for that account. I am really far away from being funded on that. So on the 30th, I will definitely be making sure that I purposely fail that one. Part of me wants to just not do it because I feel like I'm on the right track with my strategy at this point. So it's like, if I can at least get back to the initial balance, the initial trailing threshold, what's the point? But then I don't want, because I've done that before, but my strategy wasn't ready yet. And so I ended up failing the account, but I had like to wait an extra week for it to reset, because whenever I purposely fail the accounts instead, I wait a week before I start trading it again. So I give myself 3 weeks. So when I didn't purposely fail it because, oh, we got back to the initial balance and the initial threshold, I really screwed myself. So I'm gonna have to like play it by ear by the time the 30th comes, because we might just keep trading it. I feel really good about this strategy. I don't really have any complaints right now. It's just really tiny things like what happened with the second trade that I lost today. I think I can just keep going. We'll see. But yeah, so we're back at full drawdown with account 18 and 22. Also, let me see, we're back positive. So I have made back between yesterday and today. I made back all of the loss from Monday. So that's good. So yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.